5 starts next.
Coming up next on Live at 5.
Another Utah pharmacy broken into, and the owner believes it's linked to several other burglaries. What these thieves are walking away with and how it's impacting these businesses.
A teen darts out behind these vehicles and is hit near Granger High School. Coming up, the latest on his condition.
Jody Hildebrand has her counseling license revoked following her arrest and years of misconduct allegations.
KSL Live at 5 starts now.
Good evening. Another Utah pharmacy broken into, this time in Santaquin. KSL first reported the pharmacy burglaries in Cache County just last week.
News specialist Shelby Lofton joins us live from Utah County with what we know about these series of thefts. Shelby? Mike and Ashley, Santaquin Pharmacy seems to be the most recent drugstore to get hit. Police told me today that this is one of 16 burglaries that they believe are linked. And the employees here have already cleaned up the shattered glass that this thief left behind, but they still have a whole lot more mess to figure out that this thief created for them in the midst of all of this trouble that they've caused. This mom and pop pharmacy was broken into on Thursday morning. Owner Kevin Marchant says a man dressed in black broke the front window and he army crawled through the store. Marchant believes the thief had come in beforehand to check out the floor plan and pick out what he wanted to steal. Surveillance video shows him carrying a white sack around the store. Marchant says he stole a $37 bottle of promethazine with codeine. He says the thief tried to get into a locked safe filled with their narcotics, but was unsuccessful. The burglar cost the pharmacist $1,100 total in property damage. Marchant says it also cost him his sense of safety inside his store. He says these frequent break-ins are concerning for him and pharmacy employees and their customers across the country.
When you look at all the stuff happening in California, where they're ransacking Walgreens and CVS's and just taking it, they can't even stop them. Things have got to change. People are going to get hurt.
Santaquin police told me that they believe the people breaking into these pharmacies are from out of state. Investigators told me that they are driving away in different getaway cars. And coming up on KSL-5 News at 6, we're going to show you surveillance video footage. These pharmacists say that the same man is coming inside doing the same things each time these pharmacies across the state are getting burglarized. We'll show you that surveillance video and what it reveals. For Live at 5, I'm Shelby Lofton. So frustrating for these pharmacies. Shelby, thank you. Well, a Granger High School student...
KSL News at 6 starts now.
Good evening. Tonight, a growing problem across Utah. Thousands of prescription drugs stolen. Another pharmacy break-in makes 16 burglaries across the state and one in Idaho.
Yeah, it is a story we first reported last week. Since then, we have learned more than a dozen more pharmacies have been hit here. This special Shelby Lofton has an update to this story that you'll only see on KSL. And Shelby, you are at one of the latest pharmacies that have been hit, correct?
Mike, that's right. I'm right outside the Santaquin Pharmacy and Diabetes Center, and it was broken into early Thursday morning. I spoke with the owner here today. He says that these break-ins are something Utah pharmacists are becoming all too familiar with, and it's frustrating for them.
They're hitting so many pharmacies right now.
Smash glass, swipe shelves, and repeat.
I believe they're going around and scouting pharmacies beforehand before they come in and break into them.
Pharmacist Kevin Marchant says the thief who broke into his business knew what he was doing.
A male dressed in black with a mask on, he had gloves on, along with a white sack in his hand, had shattered the window and then climbed through it.
He ended up taking one bottle of promethazine with codeine.
$37.
Surveillance video shows the individual yanking on the door of a locked safe.
So that's where we keep all our narcotics.
That's what investigators say these burglars are looking for.
Burley, Idaho was hit up not too long before we got hit. And then in Logan, Cache Valley Pharmacy, Reed's Pharmacy also was hit.
There's a supposed string of independent pharmacy break-ins. Marchant and Santaquin police believe the same people are behind every burglary.
Same sack, everything that the mail that came in here had.
Even the same tendency to lose his pants on the way in and the way out.
He needs a belt.
Police said they believe an out-of-state group is targeting independent pharmacies and stealing thousands of pills.
The crazy thing is the investigators that's looking into our situation has told us that they're using different vehicles, getaway vehicles, to drive off on.
Marchant is in touch with pharmacists statewide.
We depend on each other. We're always talking.
He says not only are these break-ins frustrating, they're frightening. There's concern these incidents could turn violent.
Things have got to change. People are going to get hurt.
And we know the DEA is investigating these break-ins along with law enforcement agencies up and down the I-15 corridor. We are staying on this story, and we are going to bring you updates as we get them as this investigation continues. I'll send it back to you.
Yeah, that trend is concerning. Shelby, thank you. Just into the newsroom tonight, the man